But, that's something I love about your story is that so many people, like, wait for everything to be so perfect before
Mhm.
they do anything, and I was even talking to somebody yesterday, and if there's any lawyers listening to me talk right now, they're gonna be, like, cringing and, like, I don't know, "Why is this guy saying this?"
Yeah.
But sometimes you just need to kinda get started and figure out, like, the legal stuff
100%.
afterwards,
Yeah.
because, there's gonna be, like, local town regulations, city regulations, county, state,
And
federal,
you
and it's
don't
like
know everything, and you can't
yeah.
think of everything. I mean, we had thought of just about everything, and every time we turned around, it was something else.
Something new. I know. Yeah, and there's always another piece of paperwork to be filled out. There's always like a new insurance policy to be purchased. There's always something that you can like tie your time and money up in.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
what I really love about your story is like you at a certain point just said to me like we just got to do this. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna like start taking the dogs out of my house, make it
exactly.
work. It's not ideal, but then like we'll be able to transition it to the
Yeah.
facility like when that time comes.
And I was fighting it. I did not want to have dogs in my house because I had 3 dogs myself. I knew how they were. I knew this was gonna disrupt everything. My husband wasn't really crazy about the idea about having dogs, like, stashed in rooms.
Yes, yeah.
And so, so initially I just literally just did one-on-one sessions. That's all I would do. And so I would go to people's houses or whatever. But then it wasn't making the money. And I was like, well, I could take one dog as a board and train
Yeah.
house. And then before you know it, I had four,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, that's how it
um,
starts. I'll just do one, you
yeah,
know? I've heard
exactly.
that
And
before. I'll just do one. But yeah, I feel like so many people that's like the dividing line between people who are like
Mhm.
willing to make it work at any cost necessary versus people who like in theory like the idea.
Yeah.
Because starting a business is really messy, you
Yeah,
know?
oh, it is. Yeah.
And a lot of people like we love to look at these companies, these massive corporations like
Mhm.
Amazon or Google, Microsoft, any of these companies, and look at where they are now in the iteration, or even dog training companies that are really successful now. Look at
Mhm.
like where they're at in their journey right now and be like,
Yep.
that's what I need to be successful. But never lose sight of the fact that like Apple was started in like Steve Jobs' mom's garage or something like that. You know what I mean? And so like there's always these humble beginnings for all these companies, and we have so many clients who did the same exact thing, right? Like you
Mhm.
being one of them where you're like, I just got to get started. I'm just
Yeah.
going to jump in.
Mhm.
And so yeah, to anybody who's like in that situation now that you were in back in like
Mhm.
April 2020, for 2025, what is the advice you would give to that person?
Do one day at a time. Because if you think about, "Oh my god, what can happen in 3 months?" It will keep you up at night. I mean,
Yeah.
there were nights or weeks where we were just like, "What how is this gonna work? We're not gonna make money. We're gonna have to sell everything."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was that bad, but if, once we quit kind of worrying about, "Well, what is this gonna be in a month?" No, let's worry about what we can do right now. If I have
Yeah.
30 potential board and trains right now, okay, that gets us to right now. So then let's see what are we gonna do the next month? We'll get 3 more, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's really, I think, the biggest thing, and also learning to let things go when they happen. Because I mean, we had so many things, everything that could go wrong went wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
there was not one thing that went smoothly for us opening this facility, not one thing. And
I remember seeing you on some group coaching calls and just be like, what's going on? You're like,
I,
it's
I mean,
another
I was
thing.
going through it. I was just like, let me just hear what other people are doing. Maybe this gives me some inspiration,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But that's really the biggest thing. I mean, my husband would say every now and then, like, you must be on some Xanax or something because you're way too chill for what's happening right now. I'm like, I can't do anything about it. It's gonna work itself out.
Exactly.